bass. There we have it. First bass for the night. Absolute chode. I don't know how well that's going to show up in the light. It's full flex, eh? Full flex. Alright guys, well now would be as good a time as any to introduce an episode. Welcome back. It's been a while since we've gone out for a fish, and we're getting into a few of these guys tonight. The conditions are pretty prime for it. There's a good amount of leaf litter, and if you haven't already guessed it, we're chasing them on surface. So without further ado guys, let's get into this episode and let's see if we can get another one, eh? We'll get the hooks out of this guy and get him back. Let's get into it guys. Leave a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and let's see if we can get another couple on surface. Trying not to create too much light pollution, but so here we go. So while I got you here guys, while we're rolling, let's sort of explain what's going on with. We've had a lot of floods in this last 12 months. A lot of rainfall, I should say. We've had a lot of rainfall, and it's fairly well disrupted the system. So if you haven't already worked it out, we are up the Brizzy. Nothing super special about this spot. It's not normally a place where you would catch bass at this time of year. This time of year being November, end of November actually, sort of mid to late November. And you'd normally be sort of catching threadies and stuff like that, but we're here, we're chasing bass. So it is a little bit strange, a little bit bizarre, but there seems to be a few of them sticking around. Say they're sort of, halfway through making their migration back up into the smaller creeks and tributaries, so we're just up in here targeting them. We're just targeting, that's unstable. Yeah, we're just targeting them here in a nice, easy sort of location. You've got the backdrop of a bridge. If you know what bridge it is, good on you. No secrets there. You can possibly see that there's a fair bit of debris and other leaf litter and stuff like that still present on the top of the tide. Now, we're fishing a turn of the tide and the start of the run out. But basically, all we're throwing is a little Xeric Pyra, one of my favourites for that subsurface and even surface. You can sort of use them like a popper even. I tend to use them a fair bit for threadies. For those of you that are a fan of the channel, those that are new to the channel, obviously hit that subscribe button so you get notified when I bring a video out, which it's been a while. It's been a while. That's my bad. I've been very, very busy with a new job, trying to fit in a schedule that suits fishing. Now, obviously, you may have seen a couple other snippets and videos and stuff of what I have been doing. If I haven't already put that into a video, there'll probably be a link somewhere, so you can go find it. But yeah, we've had a hard time we've had a struggle, sorry, I should say. We've had a struggle trying to get content. And it hasn't been easy. Definitely has not been easy. So I've been out, been doing a lot of stuff, a lot of different things. Some of it's sort of working, some of it's not working. So the main thing at the moment is just trying to get something for you guys. It's been so long. I've missed this. I've missed us. I've missed being able to make videos. Well, actually, I've missed being able to actually catch some fish and make a proper video, not piss hand little snippets, tiny little bits of nothing. So we'll see how we go anyway. But we'll quickly move to the other side. That tide's just starting to turn now, so we'll slip around the other side while we have that slack water. And that way, once that water starts to run back the other way, we should be in position. And we'll just sort of position ourselves between two of these pylons. That way we can sort of make orchestrated casts at 45-degree angles to both of them. And yeah, I'll give you a bit more of a run through when we're on the other side. Alright, so before this current picks up, I'm just going to have a flick around these pylons, bridge pylons, and see if we can get something on that slack where I have to actually sort of position myself. It will make it easier, obviously, once we can position ourselves, because then we can virtually target a couple of zones and not have to sort of scatter casts, because while this tide is slack, your fish are just going to be roaming around. They're not really going to be, they're not sort of going to be in one location. Whereas once that tide starts to fall out, they'll go back to an ambush sort of position. And you'll find that they'll sit in the back eddies on these pylons, so you can sort of periodically cast between the two. You sort of position yourself so that you're halfway between the two of them on a 45-degree angle. I find works pretty good, because then you're sort of getting a fairly good range, and it's working in a relatively your lure's then working in a fairly natural sort of way, allowing you to make the most of it, really. Whereas, got my little tripod set up on the bow, try and get at least some of the action if they're hitting it on the surface, but we'll see what happens. Oh, yeah. No, that's a stick. That's embarrassing. Yeah, that's that 40-pounder. That's the one that got away. That's what that is. That's what happens when you're not paying attention to what your lure's doing. I like to let them go. So they can reproduce, fish for the future. I didn't tag that one. I didn't think it was really necessary, but so yeah. There's no sort of like specialty in what we're doing. We're just doing a standard retrieve, letting the lure do all the work. That pyre has like a tight wobble through that water column. Diving depth ranges from 0 to 1 metre, so it's good surface / subsurface lure. That nice little bib keeps the action on it quite tight. It allows us to fish quite lazy, because let's be honest, it's night time. We don't want to be working too hard for our fish, do we? I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but these bass are just absolutely creaming a little Xeric Pyra on the surface here. That's a healthy little specimen, that one. So, get him back in the water. Whoa! We're going to eat another one. Sorry, mate. I'll tell you right now, though. Not a fan of bass, but when they're on surface, oh man, it's good fun. See, buddy. Alright, let's get another one. Sorry, mate. Look at that. Oh. That is not bad at all. And he hit actually pretty hard. I'll get the brag man out for this guy because I'm actually quite curious to see just how big he is. Don't get me. Well, he got me good. Right. Try this at home, kids. Yeah, not bad. 40. One last look at him. Get him back, eh? Have a go at that. Cool. So, absolutely creamed it. And that's just a little Xeric. So, it's just a little Xeric 90mm Pyra. That's what I normally use for chasing my threadies. It's got a good tight wobble. And it just seems to be cleaning up on the bass. So, let's get into another one.